I'm not actually celebrating Thanksgiving. And I'm about to give my reason as to why. So typically, Thanksgiving is about, family, you gather around and you have a good time with your family and you eat a bunch of food and all that. Well, out here, I don't have any family. Like, it's literally just me and my mom. Hey, they decorated the downtown square for Christmas already. I guess actually it doesn't look bad at all. But anyways, I was saying, it's just me and my mom, so there's really like no point in celebrating. Like, I'm still gonna spend time with her, but like, we're just not celebrating Thanksgiving because, like I said, there is really no point in celebrating it. And it's not because I'm ungrateful. Like, there's plenty of things to be grateful for. Trust me, there is a variety of things to be grateful for. It's just, when it comes to the actual festivity, it's like, I really don't, me and my mom really don't have anyone to celebrate with. I know, it sounds sad, but we're used to it. I'm used to it, I should say. My mom's, I don't know about my mom. She probably will never get used to it, but it's whatever, that's how life is. Can't always have everything you want in life. And for us, that was Thanksgiving. But then it also has its benefits too, like, we don't gotta figure out who's hosting and stuff and all that. So I guess it leaves breathing room, yeah. But hey, since I'm not celebrating Thanksgiving, to those of you who are, I wish you the absolute best Thanksgiving this year. And you know what? Just enjoy your family for, because those of you who actually have people to spend Thanksgiving with, just do it. Like, honestly, there's moments where I do wish that I could celebrate Thanksgiving, but, it's just not possible for me. I mean, my mom and I could celebrate it, but then what like, that's literally like it, Like, we would just eat something, and then that would be it. That'd be our Thanksgiving. Like, it's no bonding, really. Because my mom and I bond plenty enough already, like, every day. And I know you can never, like, be too bonded to someone. I know bonds will just continue to grow exponentially. But, sometimes you just gotta do something new, And I know my mom feels the same way as I do. So to those of you who, feel a little annoyed and irritated that you have to host Thanksgiving, just think of the positive stuff. Think that, think about how lucky you are to spend Thanksgiving with your family, while people like me don't have anybody to spend it with. So just, think about the positives, and the rest will just work its way out. As for Christmas, I'm still thinking about whether we're going to celebrate Christmas or not. My gut is telling me yes, but at the same time, it's telling me no. I feel like as the years go by, just more and more people, they lose the Christmas spirit, and it's pretty darn sad if you ask me. Christmas is a beautiful time, It's like Thanksgiving, gather around with your family. More importantly, you celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ and all that. It's beautiful. However, over the years, people have made Christmas as a money holiday, It's like they've made it where in order to celebrate Christmas, you must have money. And that's not the case about Christmas. Christmas is literally just about joy. That's literally what it is. Essentially what Christmas is the birthday of Jesus Christ. That's literally it. And what does Jesus Christ represent? You know, he represents love, joy, and just, you know, a ton of compassion and empathy, and, you know, whatever you want to name it. Just, that's who Jesus Christ is. And that's ultimately what we're celebrating. We're celebrating his birthday. So when we gather with our families, you know, we're meant to, you know, pass on his ways, you know. Like, we're supposed to, you know, embrace his ways and act as he created us, you know. And you know, we were created in his image, and we were created to be beautiful in his mind. However, with us being sinners, it's a little hard for us to, you know, be absolutely perfect. He may have created us, and in his mind he, you know, he saw us and still sees us as perfect, but reality is we're not. So I can completely understand why people have made Christmas as a holiday where it's all about money, but that's just not the case of it. Like, it's really sad. Like, I see kids all the time, you know, they ask for these very big and expensive gifts for Christmas and stuff, and, you know, they don't get it, but they get a different gift in exchange for that. And, you know, they take it for granted, and I'm like, you know how lucky you are to actually be receiving gifts? Like, there's so many kids out there who would probably want the gift that you just got. And they'll pull out some BS excuse like, yeah, well then, how is that my problem? That's not the point of the lesson. The lesson is you are being very ungrateful for what you are actually getting. You have the privilege of receiving gifts. You know, I remember once I helped a homeless lady. She had like 2 kids. I think it was a boy and a girl. Yeah, it was a boy and a girl. And I helped them out on the street, and I gave them like $200. I think I was 13, so 2 years ago. Yeah. And I gave them $200 from my wallet, and she just could not give me words for how grateful she was. You know, she broke down in tears because a 13-year-old kid giving her kids and herself $200 to have some food for the holidays. You know, I completely understood her reaction, but it just made me sad because, you know, I asked the kids what they wanted for Christmas, because I was thinking maybe, you know, about buying them some little like toys. But what the kids said to me absolutely like broke me. They said that all they wanted was just food and to spend time with their mom. That was it. And honestly, that is one of the few times where I have literally like came close to bawling my eyes out, because it was just so heart touching. And I never cry. However, when it's real good, like that situation right there, most of the time it will touch me. So that's what I'm saying. It's like Christmas is a time for you to spend time with your family. Same thing with Thanksgiving, you know. Don't take it for granted. It's once every year, both holidays, you know, just enjoy them as much as possible and try and make every single experience better than the last year. Because, you know, one day you might actually want to celebrate Thanksgiving or Christmas, and, you know, you might not have the people that you have right now to spend it with. Like, I know I wish I could spend Christmas with my uncle, but unfortunately he's not here anymore. You he passed away. So that's what I'm saying. It's just, really think about the positives. Do not take your family for granted. Because ultimately, what I'm trying to tell you all is that I am pretty darn lonely. I'm pretty alone out here. So that's why sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I do try and set myself straight with be cringe, but like I said in my first little vlog, there has been moments where I have searched for love, and then there's also been moments where I kind of just ignore everything, and I'm like, you know what, it's whatever, just I don't deserve to be happy, just whatever. Pretty depressing stuff. But I've kind of matured over time, and so now I realize that. So yeah, I'm pretty darn lonely out here. But you know what, I'm not here to make you all feel bad for me. I'm just giving you a real life example, because most people, when they get this sort of advice, they take it as a joke. They think that what they're being told is just complete BS, and they probably found it on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, But no, these situations that people tell you about valuing your family and being grateful, it's real stuff. Because I'm part of that. I'm part of those stories where I wish I had my family to spend the holidays with, but I don't. So that's why I've kind of adopted to my routine of just being alone all the time. I'm gonna end it right there with that. Just make sure that you're grateful, and just like I said, make this Thanksgiving the best one yet. Just trust me and heed my words of advice. I think it's advice, at least. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't mean for this video to have any of you feel bad for me, because I'm not expecting that. I just want you all to value what you have and treasure it. So yeah, I'll leave that off for my closing statement, and just happy Thanksgiving. And if I choose to vlog my workout tomorrow, I most certainly will, and then I will post that as soon as possible. Otherwise, happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you all afterwards. So yeah.